All right, it's the end of January, and I want to give you guys a recap in terms of what has been doing so, what's been going well for me and what hasn't been going well, and how I want to proceed with February. I'll show you my screen because I wrote some notes down because I feel like that would be pretty good to bounce off. But January, good in a lot of ways. So attention is the main theme about me and January. Attention goes all sorts of directions. And if I could focus a bit, if I focused a bit more when it comes to work, I'd like to think I would have went a bit further. But there's a lot of things I couldn't control, like women and family. Those were the two things that just boggled me. But that being said, I managed to make a couple of good websites. Things that I'm looking forward to is this baristacalculator.com. It's shooting pretty high, and I'm pretty happy about what's happening. I need to update this. I'm still paying for Windsurf, so I'll probably do like some kind of email collection call to action. And then what else am I going to do? Um, I've made, let's have a look. One, two, three, four, five, six websites. And be happy about physioadelaide.com as well. That's also shooting. So this was the one that had citations as well as the event photography one. That's also kind of going up as well. The rankings are also shooting up. So looking forward to see what that looks like. The clicks, although not too high, I think it's because it's a local ranking rent. So meaning that it's hyper targeted to people in this specific city called Adelaide, which is where I'm living in. So I think that's how it's been done. Talk about Supabase tables. Okay. In 4 weeks, I've discovered that the Supabase tables are pretty handy. You do not need a paid version. You can just keep stacking tables into projects. Like for example, I have three different websites that have the same project, meaning they have separate tables and they're used for different things. So I would have a table for cached content, I have a table to collect emails and information, and I'm pretty happy with that. Pretty easy to use. It's a simple backend, and I can't complain. The things that I got stuck on were the AI routing things. So I just had to figure this out myself because no one told me this. I couldn't find it on YouTube. But essentially, you have to be very specific when it comes to prompting. So if it's very lowercase, uppercase sensitive, and also if it can't keep working, I think there has to be an issue with routing. Okay. So I would prompt, can you please check the routing? Can you please check the migrations? Can you please check the SQL? They're all super base table terminology to make sure that it all makes sense to the AI that's making this. I know this is a month of distractions, but I feel like a lot's going on. I'm not hitting any money yet, but I feel like I just have to be throwing things on the wall until something sticks. Because the next thing I'm going to say is I'm probably going to be back in sales because my friend from Houston, he's been egging me on to just get back on the hamster wheel and just start grinding. And that being said, I applied for 5 different places. I got a shortlisted for one interview. Sales is, I would say I'm pretty rusty, but it's in there somewhere. So if I get the job, I'm just going to go hard at it. Less fun times with people and then just get that money. Lacking intention and specificity when it comes to prompting. Be more direct lately, which have been a lot of problems. That's the biggest issue that I've noticed when it comes to the last month, when it comes to prompting, including windsurf. I was just writing random crap, hoping for one prompt generation solution. And that's what I want to say to end with this video. You cannot expect a one prompt generation completion if you have no technical background. Because I had to learn so much about the Supabase tables, the SQLs, being specific about prompting, routing, all that I had to learn, I'm just repetitively losing credits just to learn this all. So ultimately, yes, I'm saving heaps of money, but I'm using so much time to understand web development. But that being said, I just wanted to wrap it up. I'd give it like a 8.5 out of 10 in terms of how my month went. This was a combination of social, fitness, and just working. So I hope you guys had like an 8.5 out of 10 or more when it came to recapping your January. And let's just hope for more better things in February. And that's it. Thanks, guys.